Hey there guys, welcome back to another video from Infinity Wars. We're going to be doing some Rift Run today, which is basically just the draft. As you can see, I've been doing okay on the practice runs against the AI, but now I'm going to see... Can I just... I might have to abandon this run. Right, start Rift Run. So draft a deck and begin a Rift Run. Earn increasing rewards with each game won, but 3 losses and you're out. Okay, entering a Rift Run requires an entry fee. Please choose a method of payment. So I'm going to pay 1,000 Infinity Points. And what you've got to do to start off with, basically, is you choose your 3 commanders out of 4 random cards, and then you choose the rest of your deck out of a set of 4 random cards. They're different each time. So I am going to go for... So I want a low-cost card. And it all depends on what sets you go for. So I'm going to go for Invincible Defender. And that will give us access to these guys, the dragons. I might go for... So he's a good defender. And he gets +2/+0 for each character I control. But because you don't know, this is the interesting thing about draft, is because you don't know what cards you're going to get in the future, it's kind of difficult to work out how to build for it in the first few cards. So am I going to have a deck full of creatures, cheap creatures that will buff this guy up? Maybe. I think we might try and build towards that, although a Lesser Immortal Traveller is also a pretty good card. I am going to go for Eagle Eye. He's a bit expensive, but I suppose by turn 6 we'll have a few creatures out on the board, so yeah, I'm going to do that. And for my third card, I think I'm going to go for a Genesis card, so at least then I can do the whole artificials and that kind of thing. Pay 2, sacrifice a deployed artificial character, target character on the battlefield takes 4 damage. And he's a 4/12 creature, so... And he costs 4. So... Yeah, I'm going to take the Shrapnel Launcher. So this isn't a great curve to begin with. These cards are guaranteed. You're always going to get these cards in your commander slot on the battlefield. But, the problem with that is, if they're all high-cost cards, then you can't use them to the advantage that you want to use them to until later on. I find Firebolt's a great card for getting you out of a little bit of trouble here and there, but I also like Scouting Drone. It looks like... I thought this spawned 3 4s, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to go for Firebolt, because that always gets me out of trouble. I love a good Firebolt. Right. I don't really know the dragon cards, so this is all new to me. I'm going to take this 1 cost, because obviously I need some cheap cards. And Wealthy Noble, I usually always go for this guy, because he gives you an extra resource point. But it's nice to have him in the commanders section. If you pull him in the game, he's not really... Like, if you pull him on turn 8, then there's not really... Or even turn 6, there's not really much need for him. I'm going to go for Disciple of Main Monastery just because he's really easy to buff. And it looks as if some of these cards favour flying as well. But I am going to go for the Artificial Swarmer. I do like a good Artificial Swarmer. Unending Drone's also a nice card because it raises one from the graveyard to your support zone at the end of each turn, or at the start of each turn, I should say. I think I might go for the Unending Drone just because of that. The buff it gives you. Takes damage equal to the artifact's cost. I'm going to go for another Artificial Swarmer. I do quite like them. Give him a jetpack's one of my favourite cards. That's quite cool. This is a nice card, Laser Cannon. So you can deal 5 damage to 3 target characters on the battlefield That's nice. Glorious Warrior is good if you're going to run them down on their morale, because at the end of each turn, Glorious Warrior is on the battle. If Glorious Warrior is on the battlefield, your opponent loses 4 morale. I think I'm going to go for Laser Cannon. It's a good solid card. I know where I'm at with that. I need some more 3-cost cards, ideally. Bad Bot's good if you've got the Artificer in your deck. But, I think instead what I'm going to do, when an opponent loses morale this turn, they lose 4 extra morale. All characters in your defense zone have the morale cost reduced to 1. Or give him flying. I'm going to go with flying. It's a 3-cost card, and it will give my characters the ability to fly over the top. Exhaust any numbers of characters you control. For each character exhausted, War Machine becomes 13% complete. Once War Machine reaches 100%, it creates a 1616 artificial character in the support zone. It's kind of nice, but you've got to spend a lot to get that. Assassinate's a good card, although it runs your resources down by 2. I'm going to take another Give him a Jetpack, but I need some creatures to back it up with now, so... Your character takes 2 less damage while in the defense zone. Now, this is nice. This 3-cost is also very nice. Vigilance. If Galhan is in play, he is in the defense zone. Galhan cannot be moved from the defense zone. Oh, so he's a defender. Pay to exhaust. When an opponent loses morale this turn, they lose 4 extra morale. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to go for the Great Wall. That 2 extra damage on each of my characters might save me a game, so... Fingers crossed, eh? I think at every 10th card that you choose, it has to load in the next 10. I don't think it loads them all in at once. Target character takes half damage this turn. Preemptive. The first time a character you control would die to a non-sacrifice ability this turn, instead they live and become exhausted for 2 turns. Anti-air missile is good. You can kill a character with... just straight up kill target character on the battlefield with flying. Airborne Scientist is a bit weak, I've found. He has got flying, which gives him a bit of an advantage, but he's still pretty weak for what he is. So I'm going to go for the anti-air missile. See, I have a lot of luck with infected drones. And Genesis Construct is just generally a good card. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm not a huge fan of defense golems unless you can buff their attack, because they haven't really... The only thing they can do is save you from taking fortress damage for a couple of turns, when really you could be using this card slot for things like this. It'll do 8 damage to your opponent's one. So I don't really know. I'm probably going to take the Genesis Construct. And now that I think about it, that was probably a mistake, but there you go. Spec Ops is kind of special. It does double damage to artificial characters. It only costs 3, and it does 6 base damage anyway and 8 defense. So that's quite a good card. 6, 8. Yeah, alright. I'm going to take... I'm going to take Jinhai Militia because I think I need some cheaper cost cards. Unending Drone again. See, having a couple of them is always nice. Ooh, Defender of the Realm only costs 5, and he's a 10-12, and he gets +4/+4 if I control a location, which is that dude there. So I'm going to take him because he might synergise well with this deck. I am going to... If Infected Monk dies while it is not undead, it is raised from the graveyard and becomes undead. Maybe, but I like Ghost of the Ancestors as well for the 3/3 flying damage. It only costs 1, so it's quite cheap, and if I pull it in my first hand, then I imagine that'd be quite nice. But I'm torn between these two. This has basically got a double life, so I'm going to take that. That's quite a efficient cost card. Right, Secluded Constructor. I'm taking this just because of the fact her ability allows me to latch things onto other things. I'm also going to take the second Secluded Constructor to make sure I draw her. And Splitter Bot. Oh my good god, Splitter Bot is fantastic. Right. Luca, combat mechanic. I like her a lot. She's when Luca enters the deployed zone, all artificial characters you control get +3/+3. She's a 6/6 and she only costs 4, which is nice. 5 cost to repair the fortress, 15 damage might be nice as well, but I'm gonna go for Luca. I've got a good track record with Luca. If a letter is in the graveyard for 6 consecutive turns, she is raised to the support zone at the end of the turn. Pay 1 exhaust. Target artifact character gains +3/+3. So this might be nice. Looking at the other cards, I've got a 3 cost here. And that's the guy who can't come out of the defense zone. I wonder if you silence, or the equivalent of silence, this guy, then you can move him into the attack zone. I wonder if that's the thing. I'm going to probably take... When Phalanx Commander is dealt combat damage, he distributes that damage evenly among all characters in the defense zone, rounded down. I kind of like a letter more. I think this deck's leaning more towards artificial than it is dragon. Here we're at 20. There's another long loading time. I think that must be it. That must be the reason. It's just working out what cards to give you next. But I am, with these two, I am definitely leaning more towards strong artificial now. Because, say I play this guy on the field, or say I play the Genesis construct, and then one of these splitter bots comes into play, I can then take this guy, put the splitter bot onto this guy, and then buffer with the Aletta Traveller. I think that's who that is. Alright, Jinhai Ambush, create 3/2/6 Jinhai Militia in your defense zone. See, this is a fantastic card. I think I'm probably going to take that. 3 2/6s, just straight in your defense zone. That could save you almost so much damage a turn. And it also synergizes well with this guy who gets extra attack and defense or whatever for having more people on the board. So I'm going to try and synergize for this and artificial. So I might be spreading myself out a bit here, but that's, I think we'll be okay. Balanced Warrior's power is equal to the remaining health, to its remaining health. So if you buff that, if you buff his health, does that mean he's going to have a strength equal to his health? Maybe. I'm going to take a risk because he's a 3 cost and we need to get this curve down a little bit. 4's a bit high. We need to bring this into line. Yeah, I'm probably going to go for Bounty Hunter. Kinetically overloaded drone. I've had some mixed results with this guy. He gets +1/+1 at the end of each turn. But you feel like you're wasting a turn almost. He is a 1 cost card, which sort of gives him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm not sure. Soldier of Fortune is a good card, 1 cost, 4/4. You pretty much get what it says on the tin there. It's a nice little second turn in your attack zone just for some cheeky damage. And Tranquil Swarmer we can't really take because I don't think it's an artificial. So it's a toss-up between the Soldier of Fortune and Kinetically Overloaded Drone. I think I'm going to go with the drone. I might regret that, but I think I'm going to go with him. Cannon Fodder's another weird one. 0/1. It's got haste, which is basically just like chump block. But there's not really much use for him. Intimidating Monk. When you deploy Intimidated Monk, he gives target character +4 -4 -0. He might be a good idea. And Tech Knight might be a good idea, I'm not sure. Defender of the Realm, if you control a location. Well, this synergizes with our location card, but 5 cost is quite steep. Although we don't really have a lot of 5 cost cards, and we've still got 15 to choose, so I'm going to grab that 5 cost. And then maybe another Firebolt? Or Ghost of the Ancestors. This has saved my ass so many times. I kind of want to choose this, but I think I'm going to go for the 1 cost. No, I'm going to go for Firebolt. That doesn't make any sense if I just keep going for 3 costs. Because I'm going to have loads of stuff to do on turns 3, 6 and 9, if I get to turn 9. But almost nothing to do big on turns 7, 8 and that, so... another Firebolt. I don't really want to take another Firebolt. And another Ghost of the Ancestors. Again, my logic behind that is 2 cards and... any character next to Inspiring Soldier has +0, +4. I'm going to take this guy. He seems pretty cool. So another Splitter Robot. I'd be very tempted to take this. And Luca Combat Mechanic, because she gives all artificial characters +3, +3. If I take this, it's sort of got like 2 lives, because when it gets killed, you exhaust its 10-10, and then it becomes 2-5-5. That's why I like it so much. It's a nice cheap card as well for what it does, so I'm probably going to take that. It's basically a 20-20. Oh, here we go. Scouting Mission's the one I was thinking of earlier. So create 3-4 artificial characters with flying in your support zone. This is a brilliant card. I absolutely love this. Unmanned Aerial Destroyer is also pretty good for flying over the wall and getting in there. I'm going to take Scouting Mission though. I've got good history with Scouting Mission. And I'm not a big fan of Genesis Scavenger. I don't like the sort of complicated stuff. So at the end of turn, if Genesis Scavenger is in your support zone, he uses up all materials he has and repairs your fortress 1 health for each material used. Whenever Genesis Scavenger deals damage, he gains 7 materials. So it's sort of like a lifelink, a roundabout lifelink, I guess. He uses his materials to repair your fortress, so that's kind of interesting. Shifting Stone, pay 2, target character has its current health and attack swapped until end of turn. See, that I can imagine would be quite useful, and it's an artifact, and it only costs 2 to use. But my eye is on this Unmanned Aerial Destroyer. I was hyping him up last pick, so I think I'm going to go for him. The deck's leaning towards artifacts more than it is anything else, which I can get behind. And we've got the I can never remember the name of this damn thing. It's like Debris Cannon or something like that. And having that in your commanders, plus one of the things that you can use to put him onto another character, that would be really cool. Airborne Scientist probably would be my pick because of its 2 cost, but I'm really not a fan. And if I'd have picked more Conscripted Militia, I probably would have chosen this, but I'm going to go for Ghost of the Ancestors. Just a nice cheap 1 cost card. A 310 Soldier of the Wall. Glorious Warrior. If I play the Glorious Warrior, I can start messing with their morale game as well. Like, this becomes a problem because it deals damage to morale and it only costs 4. So I'm probably going to play him. Firebolt and get him a jetpack. Tech Knight. I'm probably going to go with Tech Knight. I don't want to be one of these guys who just keeps pulling fireballs all the time. Cannon Fire, I wouldn't mind pulling though. Create 3, 2, 2, 6. Yeah, I'm going to take that one again. See, I'm going back towards my 4 curve again. I don't really want to do this. Support Drone's quite nice. It gives a friendly character +3, +3. Defender of the Realm is also all about that synergy, and then Glorious Warrior again. If we were playing the morale game, I'm sort of just throwing him in there to sort of give him something else to think about. I'm gonna go for the support drone because, the Defender of the Realm, 5 cost. The +3/+3 cost from this probably isn't too great, and I've got no guarantee that I'm gonna pull a location. Glorious Warrior might be good if we want to try for the morale game, so I'm going to take him. Just to give us a lot of options, but I know that's probably not what I should be doing. Unified Protector, I don't think I picked that earlier, so I'm not going to take it again. I'm probably going to take Cannon Fire, deal 4 damage to 2 target characters on the battlefield, or 8 damage to 1, so I'll take that. Again, another support drone. Uncontrolled Rift's a bit of a weird card. A random character card from Infinity Wars is created and put in your hand. See, you can only... I think that card is proof that this game can only really be played on computer. So it takes advantage of that. I like the fact that it takes advantage of that. You'd never get away with doing something like that in Magic. You'd definitely get away with doing something like that in Hearthstone. I'm going to take the support drone just because I'm a little bit mental in the head. Assassinate. Steadfast Protector I kind of like. 814 for 5. And then Spirit Ancient Guardians. When Spirit of the Ancient Guardians deals combat damage to a character, that character dies. So it's basically Flying Vigilance and Death Touch. I think I'm going to go for the Steadfast Protector. I really don't like the look of this curve. I need some more 2s. Dallas Protection. All characters you control gain +0/+3. I think that's the card for me. Whenever a character you control blocks, that character moves to the back of the defense zone. At the end of each turn, every character on the back... Every character on you battlefield heals 2 damage. Okay, well, at the end of each turn, each character on your battlefield heals 2 damage. But if I lose this guy, that's 10 morale. That's crazy. What's his attack? 812. At the end of each turn, you go... This card is pretty strong. I'm going to take it just to see what it's like. I think I've made a mistake there. Oh, Angels! Yeah, we'll take an Angel. I think we'll take Cheryl the Forward Scout. When Cheryl deals damage to a player's fortress, she removes the top 5 cards from that player's graveyard from the game. See, this is a really good card against the Fallen. Or the Sleepers. Sorry, Fallen? Where did I get that from? Shrapnel Launcher is also another very good card. 412. Guardian of Life. As long as Julian is in your defense zone, if your health would be reduced below 1, it becomes 1 instead. She seems a bit gimmicky, but she's got a high defense rating, but then at the same time I haven't got any 7 cost cards, so I'm going for Cheryl. There you go. Let's see. Okay. Let's see how terrible I am against real people in real life situations. Oh god, look at this guy's medals. How am I supposed to compete with this? This is crazy. Yeah. We shall see. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to play this guy into the defense zone, and then I'm going to end planning. Okay, I don't know how he got to pull that back. There's that firebolt I'm telling you about. See, there was 4 damage. I can just knock him off his kilter. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, so he just cannon fired my invincible defender and I just firebolted his fleeting Donovan thing. Okay. What's the effect on pay 2, sacrifice a deployed artificial character, 412. Yeah, I'm going to play you to the assault zone. That was probably a mistake. I should have probably defended with that guy. 15 damage, that's strong. 5. I'm gonna move you across. And what are you? You're 4 damage, aren't you? To 2 target characters. Yeah, I'll have to use this one. Ah, he put a splitter down. That's a shame. Right, they're gone. I don't have to worry about them no more. is tough. I'm going to play this guy and this guy. And I'm going to hope that he doesn't play anything in the assault zone. Which he will. He absolutely will. I don't like these games where I'm just on the defence. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. Create 5/2/2 undead characters. Oh, great. He only did me 4 damage that turn. That wasn't too bad. Right. I think he knows I can see his 2 defense there. But I also know that if you destroy a splitter bot, you're in for some trouble. So I need something with... No. Vigilance, ideally. Or what's... I need to kill that splitter bot first before using things on it, because it will just become 2/5/5s anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is these guys, this guy, I'm going to play him into the defense zone alongside him because he buffs him. 10, 12, oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good. Target character and opponent controls become undead. Ah, so I don't get my second life out of him either. And then he laser cannons him. Well played. And then 18 damage straight through. That's hard. Okay. Well, obviously I'm going to put the splitter bot down there. And I'm probably going to go... Gonna do that to answer his zombie threat. And I'm going to... No, that's a waste for that. Although... No, okay, cancel, yeah, no. I didn't think you could attack those guys. I'm gonna play this guy. And then play this guy into this zone. Although... we might be able to pull something off here with these 2/6 guys. Oh, what's he just crushed onto him? Ah, 14-10. Let's gonna turn them into that, which is fair enough. That was a okay answer to the zombie threat. It wasn't... Well, yeah, no, that was good. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Right. So I really want to do this and this. I know they're probably going to die. In fact, I'll probably... But he's probably going to move his stuff around. So I'm going to do that, that. This. This and this. And that should be my go. Right, so what's he just crushed onto him? A 14-8, and he's given him a jetpack. That's not good. Okay, he's down to 4 again, and I think he's... Shuffle away a card. Okay. We need to answer the flying threat. Okay. Well, that helps us answer the flying threat. That's good. 6. I'm going to do this, this, this and this. And hope that this works. This is good. This is tense. This is a bit better than playing against the AI. The AI can get a bit overwhelming sometimes, but with this, at least you know you're fighting a real person. And okay, Flame Dawn Commando. So he's just taken out. Done what there? Oh yes. Okay, we just about managed to do that then. That wasn't too bad. Okay, sweet. And then I'm going to do this guy, Luca, and we're going to play into Tech Knight and Bounty Hunter. I also kind of want to get this guy more buffed up. Do I ignore my defense zone? Absolutely not. He's sacrificing a lot into that war machine. Okay. This guy's got flying, shouldn't be a problem. In fact, what's your ability? You, when she enters the deployed and all artificial characters you get +1/+1. I'm going to play this guy. Oh, he's got vigilance, has he? Nice. And I'm also going to play this guy. Now, there is probably going to be a massive bomb dropped on me here. 36 damage. I wonder if I can answer that. 6, 7. Move you to the back. Let's see. Let's see if I can answer this. Because I imagine he's just going to drop everything. If not this turn, then next. Right, so she just crushed all that into the war machine, I'm guessing. 13, 13. Oh. That did not help at all. I was not happy with that. And he didn't take no damage that turn. Okay. It's a bit irritating. 76. That flyer needs to get through. And I'm going to put one more. I'm probably going to regret doing this. Quite tense. I think I'm about to lose my first Rift Run game. I suppose it was to be expected, though. I've not played this game against any real people before, so this game's fantastic. Infinity Wars is on Steam. It's a free-to-play trading card game. It is absolutely not pay to win. I can guarantee this. Like, by the time you finish the career mode, you've already got 500 cards from across the entire set. I think there are some sort of like odd ones that you can buy, but I think you can also purchase them with the in-game currency, like Klingon and Star Wars and stuff like, or Star Trek, sorry, and things like that. So it's a really cool game. I do enjoy it. Before this Rift Run, I almost had enough points to get a Klingon pack. I didn't realise that I was going to need to pay a fee. Yeah, no, I think he's won. Yeah, he just exhausted my aerial drone and killed my constructor and then went through for 38 damage. GG. Why is his fault not taking any damage? I need that card. GG, mate. Alright then. Let's try another one. Let's see if we can pull this out. I think it's because I don't have any one-cost cards in my commanders list, so I feel like not being able to make the turn one play is quite irritating sometimes. getting into a game's quite quick. Oh, are you serious? Really? This guy again? Oh, this is a bit of a better play this time, though. Okay. This is cool. I think I can work with this one. Yeah, I think I've got a plan. Remove a character card from your graveyard. The letter creates a 4/4 zombie. Okay. Nice. And to draw a scatter mission. I'm not exactly sure what he just did there. When you deploy a disease zombie, target character your opponent controls becomes poisoned, taking 1 damage at the end of each turn. Well, you suck. In that case, why wouldn't I play him? I think the music's quite cool as well. Next time I create or do a Rift run, I think I'm going to try and lean more towards artificial characters because I got more history with them, as it were. So, we shall see. Right, I've got my location, I've got my Defender of the Realm, and I've got my jetpack. Can I not sacrifice a deployed artificial character? Okay. That sucks. I'm going to be ending up taking 11 damage here at least. And he just killed one of my secluded constructors, which kind of sucks. 19 damage, that's not good. Right, I've got a splitter. Well, these guys are 2 6s. They wouldn't get very far. Unless I did wall defenders and then they take 2 less damage. So play the wall and then play the defenders. Right, so that's 23 damage. I need to start sorting that out. That's crazy. So then play the defenders, play this dude, and end planning. And hopefully that little combination just worked. And I can survive a bit more damage and then start working on an attack with all these splitter bots and scout drones. But we shall see. That wasn't good. Yeah, no. That didn't help at all. That was just mostly a chump block. There's that firebolt. I think I'm in a bit of trouble here, to be honest with you. I think this guy plays a mean game of Infinity Wars. And I'm back on the back burner now, trying to redeem myself, which isn't going to happen, I don't think. I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you came for quality Infinity Wars play, you are going to be disappointed. Okay, well, we answered a few of the problems, but not a whole bunch. Not enough, sadly. And he's still sitting on 100 life. I can't let more of that damage through. Yeah, I think this is going to be game here, to be honest with you. Yeah. Shortest rift run ever. That's 2 losses, no wins. Yay! I'm doing so well. Okay, I'm going to wait a couple of seconds for this guy to find a different game and a different opponent, because I think it's pretty clear which way these games are going. I can't point out the weaknesses in my deck. I don't know them. So, and I haven't played with this deck long enough to learn them. So, I think the only way to do it is probably play some constructed, and then when I play draft again, hope that I get a set of cards that I recognise, know how to use, and that sort of thing, and not just sort of majority dragons and that. I don't know, that kind of thing. So let's get on, see if he's gone to fight someone else. If not, Infected is about to go 3 for nothing on my shortest drift run ever. My first drift run ever in PvP. It is such a change from fighting the AI. 100%. You sort of learn the AI's techniques and what they're going to play. So you know that if you come up against Flame Dawn, you sort of want to get a character that can block out a 5/4 in your defense zone and things like that. But when you play against other people, obviously they're unpredictable. Alright, sweet, let's do this. Again, loaded with medals, but we shall see. So this is what I was talking about. So we're up against Flame Dawn. The computer always plays that card first. Always, always. So I'm going to do that. Got a nice artificial swarmer as well. Now what I can do here, 2 cost, unending drone, activate this dude onto this dude, end planning. Now hopefully this will make it a 3/6. Fingers crossed anyway. Okay, he's put 4/4 in his attack zone, or in his defense zone, sorry. So 5/6. Ah! Okay, so he's taken out a key part of my strategy there, but I've also just ended one of his characters. Another firebolt is probably going to save my ass. But I'm actually going to play this guy and then planning. Just poisoned my dude. And then 4 damage. Okay, at least we're on a bit of level footing here. I got my wall, I got my defender. We got a letter, which is nice. I think 2, 3. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this dude and fireball this dude. You sort of don't really want to be sending... Oh, did he just steal my card? That bastard. Right, 4/12. So this has not worked to my advantage. Let's do 6. No. It's only in the defense zone though, so it can't. It can only hurt me if I put characters in the assault zone. So if I can find a card to deal with this, like give him a jetpack and then anti-air cannon, that'd be sweet. So we'll worry about that later and focus on the defense zone for now. So 4. Okay, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Oh, he moved it, son of a bitch. Okay. Now, has this guy got vigilance? No. I need something that's gonna get out there quick. You've got vigilance and you're a 2/6, so you can answer that problem, but you can only answer it once. And then I need to start getting some more creatures down, so we'll use you. Oh, you're going to survive this because of the wall. Interesting. What is this 2010 he's got up here? That's crazy. Another thing I'm starting to notice is that a lot of people, or the two people I've fought thus far, tend to use the trading post a lot, and I barely ever use this thing, so I don't know what the deal is there. This is a good pull. Yeah, I'm going to do this, this, this. Is this wise? Yes. Ah, of course he did. Well, there you go. You can answer to that then instead. There you go. I didn't take any damage that turn. Oh, that sucks. Right, he's exhausted for this turn, which is another huge loss to the effort. So you split a bot with your double life. And this dude to boost you. And then a letter. What's your 616? You're an 88. But you're a 1416. Okay. I might try and attack with this guy next. We shall see. We shall see, we shall see. Okay, so he's just put a 2010 in there. That doesn't fill me with a whole load of confidence, but we shall see. 2 damage, 6 damage, 4 damage, but is that some sort of double strike? No. Ah, he got 20 through because he's got flying. Okay, well, we need to answer that, so we're gonna do this and he's sort of forcing my hand a little bit here by making me place this guy, which he knows he's going to come into the battlefield, so he's probably already got a thing lined up for him. So I'm going to call his bluff. No. Yes. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. Didn't play any abilities, it doesn't look like. He firebolted my splitter bot, which took it out of the defense zone, and he exhausted my defender of the realm. Okay. And then I take another 20 damage from the flyer. Oh, crazy. Right, at least we've got a sort of answer to that this turn. And then we've got the 255s. We got a letter. Ooh. And then we got this sniper dude. I am just playing pure defense right now, though. And that's not good. That's not a game you want to be playing. Especially against someone who's got the ability to bring cards back from their graveyard and play them again and that sort of thing. So we shall see how this goes. I got him. I got you! And then we pull a shell. I can't believe he's just got my scout drone. That's lame. Yes, yes. Yes. Please do not have another exhaust. Ah, oh, he assassinated a letter. How could you? Good shout there. Yes. Okay. Right. We're actually causing some damage. Right. They've both got flying, which is nice. 876. Oh no, I haven't. I've done that wrong. Oh well. 28, 54. Okay, and he hit me for 9. This is getting tense. When a character you control blocks, that character moves to the back of the defense zone. At the end of each turn, each character on the battlefield heals 2. So, what is this? Can I not just keep him in the support zone then? Oh, but he's an 8-12. How can you keep someone like that in the support zone? This is how you keep someone like this in the support zone. Right. Answers that. Right, a kinetically overloaded drone is also okay at this point, I guess. 14 plus 14 is 28, plus 8 is 36, not lethal. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to risk it, I think. I don't think there's any way you can deal me 36 damage going over a flyer. Unless he's got some mad things with, like, haste and all that business. But we shall see. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. Okay. He exhausted Kunji, which is fine. And he's using the trading post twice. Okay, that wasn't good. But it worked. It was as successful as it needed to be. Oh, I don't know. Can I use the trading post? Pay 3, shuffle a card from your hand into the deck. Pay 5, draw a card. Okay, I'm going to do that. Ooh, perfect! Yeah, okay. That's changed my strategy greatly. That was awesome. That was awesome, yes! And I've got cannon fire. Okay, let's do this. Let's go! And who do I think he's going to bring onto the battlefield? Actually, what does this card do? 4 damage to 2 targets. So, obviously, that one. Yep. And that one. So, this is basically just saying that they're not a legal target until they're in play. So, let's see what happens. I called that, mate. I called that. 18 damage. He's firebolted Cheryl, but it doesn't matter. We're going in for the kill. Boom! First riff run victory! Yeah! Oh, I'm well pleased with that. That was excellent. Awesome. That was close, man. That was a close battle. Yeah! Achievements! Running the riffs. Claim rewards. Excellent. Right, I'm going to play one more game, and then I think that's going to be it for this video. But we shall see. Okay, who are we up against? Zaznik? Potaznik? I don't know. I don't speak foreign. It's because I'm uncultured. 8-2? Oh, mate. And it's got charge. Okay, right. Let's... Can we play you into the defence zone? Thank you. Right. That was terrible. This guy is crazy good by the looks of things. Flying. Oh. Yeah, this guy's quite hardcore by the looks of things. Even if I summon these guys to my defense zone, it's not going to make much difference. So let's just go and try and rush him down. 412. Splitter drones. I need to answer some of his attacks. This music's really good. I really like the music. It's quite cool. Right, that goes straight in, but then I also get 8 damage in, so... Yeah, I'm on a clock, but hopefully I can win it back. So, you... And... You to answer his flyers. Okay. I don't really know what a good tactic would be from here on out. I guess just dump artificials, then get Luca down. Okay, 18, and then he hasn't put anything into his assault zone for a while, which makes me a little bit worried. So I am going to put my flyers down. Move this guy over. I am going to... I want to get this one. Do I really need to get it down though? What if we do this? Right. Right, so he's just killed all 3 of them. Excellent. Oh, maybe I could have done with those guys down then. 44 to 29. Okay, let's not do anything stupid. We can put the splitter drone in there. We can also put you in there and possibly you. Right. And now we probably want to play the wall. What are you? Okay, you come back to life. Or we could do Luca. Ah, we're doing Luca. This is it. This is it. And you and you. But I don't want you there. I want you like there. Okay. End planning. We've got the wall. We got Luca's powering everyone up. He just exhausted my eagle eye. That's fine. Alright, so instead, didn't want that to die apparently. Yep. 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 Yes. Okay, I'm down to 5 health. I think I defended that pretty well. There's that firebolt again. Right, I want to do... Wall... Defenders... No! He's going to win this round because flying... That hasn't got reach. Ah, shit, he's won. Yeah, there's no way. No way I can do it. Ah, son of a bitch. Take this. There's no way I could have defended that against that. Yeah. GG. Oh well, that was my Rift run. First one. I am definitely going to come back and do more of these. They were very, very exciting. I was sort of like, oh, what's going to happen? Tension on the edge of my seat. Apparently I am terrible at this game, which is fine. I can only learn and get more experience. So, yeah, let's see what we get as a reward for going to level 9 and also for completing one victory in a Rift run. Quest complete, reach level 9. Okay, that's cool. I think it's going to glitch out and do it again. No? Okay, claim rewards. Okay, I'm going to claim these ones here. Demonborn. Drag down, that's a good card. That just destroys... it doesn't destroy flying creatures, but I think it takes it off of them for one turn. Yeah, target character loses flying. Soldier of Fortune, good solid card. Vanguard Knight. Track. Strength in numbers. Fill the graves. Reflective Shield. This looks cool. Whenever a character deals damage to your fortress this turn, half that damage is redirected back to that character. Awesome. All characters you control, +2/+2. Infest. Kill target character on the battlefield. When the target character is killed, a 6/4 Risen of Avarak is created in your support zone. That's pretty cool. Both you and your opponent discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Phalanx Commander. And Patient Zero. Excellent. Pay 8. Kill target character on the battlefield. Whenever Patient Zero kills another character, that character is raised to your support zone under your control. Excellent. Right, so let's claim my mediocre rewards for winning one game. Okay. Let's do this one, I guess. Okay, I got some points. Awesome. Oh, do I get to open more? Excellent. Lightning Blast. IP. IP. And IP. Okay. Awesome. Cool. I got a Lightning Blast out of that. Buy your deck. If you unlock this deck, all cards will... Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I'm going to abandon this deck. Maybe if I come up with a neat one in Rift Run one day, that'll be a pretty neat thing to get into. Right then, guys, I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this game, or you enjoyed watching this game, check out Infinity Wars. I think it's Lightmare Studios on Twitter, Facebook, all that business. And Infinity Wars is available on Steam. It's a fantastic game. Yeah. Don't really know what else to tell you. Great game. Try it for yourself. If you like Magic the Gathering, if you like Hearthstone, even if you like Scrolls, it's a fantastic game. It's like a cross between all of them with its own unique touch. So yeah, take it easy, guys. All the best, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.